Well, here I am, and it's June, the end of June, almost July, and I'm very grateful to be here. Every day, I'm grateful and I thought to think of what it would be that you would like to hear that might make your days a little easier, um, keep you cool. And I thought that I recognize in people a lot of times that they're afraid. And what they're afraid of is often things that they can't put into words. Problem with most of the fears that we have is that we do it by projecting what we think is going to happen, what we worry about might happen. And then we do a whole scenario of what we'll do in reaction to those things that happen. And of course, if they do happen, we're going to suffer again because we've convinced ourselves that this is what it would feel like, and we don't really know. The biggest fears that I find are people who expect that things are going to stay the same and then they don't, and they worry, how am I going to handle a new job, a new place to live? I'm leaving my friends behind. Think of what kids go through every time they change a grade. And or their parents move and they're in a whole new environment. That's probably a real fear. But the ones we make up ourselves, we have a way around. And that way is by recognizing that it isn't the things that happen to us that affect us the most. It's our reaction to the things that. If we try to run away from the feelings that we have, we find that we're left with a shadow that's always there. It's scary not to know what's going to happen tomorrow, but it's also what makes life interesting. It's a challenge that we have on a daily basis to look at things and say, well, this is different. What am I going to do today that's different? Can I start a new hobby? I've about that before. Can I reach out to someone I haven't spoken to before? Can I hope to be and have a new friend? And I have to tell you that there is no limit to the age that you are when you make new friends. I have been so astounded by the people in our building, and we're in a senior building with like 49 other people, and how many of them I connect to in a very deep way. I'm open and honest, and I love sharing the things that bring me pleasure. My painting, my crocheting, my cooking, um, and I find that I have so much in common with other people, and I didn't always feel that way. In fact, I grew up feeling very much different than everybody else, and in some ways I was. I didn't have the same kind of family environment, and I questioned everything. I lived in my head. And then I come to find out that a lot of the people in my building feel the same way, that they are searching for answers still, 80, and that they are grateful when someone reaches out and says, I'd like to be your friend. I have someone tomorrow coming up, and I'm gonna try to get her involved in doing some painting, and I'll set up some things for her to do, and that's going to be good because I've been trying to do that for quite a while. Have people interested in some of the things that I'm interested in. Sometimes it's just a matter of listening and finding out that um, there's something new I can do because it's an interest someone else has. So I'm not afraid of making new friends. I'm not afraid of reaching out to them anymore because I don't have anything, any needs to fill about myself, about who I am, or whether I'm accepted. It doesn't matter at this point in my life. But what matters is the fact that I can garnish a smile from someone because that's more important to me than a reputation or someone thinking highly of me. Everybody likes that. Everyone wants to be respected and cared for. But sometimes all that happens is that you care for you. That you look at the mirror and say, you know, you're okay. So I don't have any fears, and yet I watch myself. Uh, my husband will go off to work in the garden, and they'll be gone a little longer than I expected. And it's so easy to say, I hope he didn't have an accident. I hope he's okay. And then to realize after that I set myself up for that instead of accepting the way things are at this moment. And we do that by being mindful, by saying, this is what is today, this moment. And that's all I have. So if I want to feel uncomfortable or afraid, it's easy to do. I have a great imagination, but I don't want to do that because this is what I have. And if I waste the time worrying about things I don't have control over, then I've wasted moments that I need, and I need them to be able to sit here with Mandy.
Someone just started.
The cars are going by. But this is nice. I am on Mandy's porch, and I love when she does this for me. And it's a gift that she gives me. And that's a hope I give it a gift to you. To what do you do if you're afraid? What if you're write it down. Write it down specifically. What are your fears? And what power do you have over any of the things that you're afraid of? We worry about getting sick. What can we do? Eat well, try to sleep well, get fresh air, but most of all, accept the moment as this is a good moment. This is what I have. Thank you. And I'm grateful. And then when those terrible feelings come up that you say, what will I do if this happens? That's the time that you say, I let it go. I just let it go. And I accept the moment as being special. So I hope that your days are that way. This is summer, and we're all suffering a little bit from some extra warmth. And I was going to sing you a song. I did that once before. I sang Smile, remember? But this is appropriate for today. I'm going to do it for today. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping in the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings and your head for the sky. Until that morning comes, there ain't nothing to hide you. Your daddy and mommy standing by. Enjoy your summer. I'll see you in July.